Okay, perfect.
Well, trust is broken, and people see that the global economy is wealthier and wealthier. In just the last 20 years, we've seen global growth 3 times, make us 3 times richer. However, it hasn't been shared. More people go to bed hungry than the global leaders will tell you they've been lifted out of poverty. 60% of the world's workers are now working in the informal economy with no rights, no minimum wage, no rule of law. And indeed, when you look at and when you ask people, 84% of people will tell you the minimum wage is not enough to live on. And even when you include the middle classes, 60% overall of working families will tell you they're living on the edge. Debt is incredibly high. They worry about whether their pay packet will stretch. So we have to do much more to distribute wealth, and we in fact need a new social contract, and a floor of that must go to all workers with universal social protection underpinning it. I think if people can see that they have hope, if they can see a secure job, if they feel security for their children, if we invest in the public services, the social protection that give people a sense of both equal opportunity but also the safety nets when they're in trouble. But then if they feel like their work is valued, the dignity of work, a minimum living wage, safe workplaces, maximum working time, and of course a respect for fundamental rights. And when you have freedom of association and collective bargaining, when you respect social dialogue, then people can air their concerns and you can actually work out the solutions. The future's in our hands. If governments, employers, workers and civil society don't work together, then that breakdown in trust that's already starting to question democracy will just grow. So we don't have a choice. We need a renewed social contract with a floor for all workers, irrespective of their employment arrangements. And we need to tackle the just transitions to make sure that climate and technology can be managed with dignity where no worker is left behind. Well, these forums are invaluable because people get to express themselves. They get to ask questions, they get to listen to each other, and that's a good thing. Is it enough? No. We have to make sure that people are feeling like they're being heard, that solutions are being developed that they feel will include them in the benefits of shared prosperity. But if you don't talk to each other about some of the policy solutions as well as the challenges, then that would be a disaster. So this is one of the spaces where people can feel like they can listen to each other, talk about the solutions, and maybe go out and act.